It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and this one features Michael Mayer. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, next on Madden Football.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in just in an absolute freefall, losers of 7 in a row.
And this is where you turn to your best players and look at them and say, can you guide us out of this? We've got to be better than what we've shown.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bishop. And he goes out right around the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. You know, in our research packet this week, nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Oh. to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season, will step aside. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Raiders at 10-4 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds...
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. How about this? They'll try the option left side. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Here is 3rd down and 4. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Raiders. One more time with Jacobs. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Darnold. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Well, these two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. third down. He'll drop to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On play action, they'll throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got room. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bishop. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. 2nd and 6. He finds his man complete. That's Bishop. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. On third down, they're going to run for it here. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get them the first.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Bishop. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Looking to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They go play action here on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Bishop. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. 2nd and 1. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2nd down and 3. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out, and we're going to get a review of that last play. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Raiders! A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of
the offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste a step of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The Raiders on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real. And I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players. But you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they're always posted in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is red.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. Santos' kick is up and through, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that
the Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a one-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that. And that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Second and 13. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Darnold's throw taken in by Sutton. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up. Darnold. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Bishop. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
The 2nd down and 10 thing knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached. Because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now an all rest on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there.
So deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. With this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
2nd and 5. And his throw here is incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll look to throw. Short throw, and it's hauled in by Mayer. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Bishop. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They run over center with Mitchell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. So this one, a victory for the Raiders. So for Las Vegas, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, things get even uglier now as they fall to 2-13. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.